Ladies. Good morning, moms. Hey. Welcome back to another Momtivationals. Mommies, I think we should just talk today, honestly. I think we should just talk. You know, it is a great day. It's gloomy, and honey, I do not want to sit up here and be going into my teaching bank. I don't even want to do that right now. But what I do want to do is just talk to my mommies and stay and help you stay encouraged. It's going to be Friday when this video drops. Another week is going to, had been passed off, moving into the weekend, another great weekend. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to move on. Give me just a second. Give me some grace while I sit here and just gather myself, because sometimes we're always in the process of doing. We don't know how to turn off certain things in our brains. We don't know how to just sit, listen, and have a conversation quick enough. We're always trying to problem solve and fix stuff. And so I invite you in to take a moment to just turn off the constant processing, to actually sit and pay attention to your day, to actually pay attention to your environment and what's happening around you. Last week we talked about, you guys, I'm on my way to work, so please forgive me. The traffic is a little weird today and it's gloomy, so I think people are just a little off. But I'm trying to get it together on this freeway. Last week we talked about, the 3 things that you could do to get ahead, essentially. And I want to talk about some things that I do in hopes that it will definitely encourage another mom. So right now, as you may know, I'm headed to work. I'm in traffic, and I'm in traffic every day. Traffic is not easy for me. Traffic is, I wouldn't say it's not easy. It's not as easy. It's easier now, but yeah, that's what I need to talk about. It's easier now because my mindset has changed. I'm happy to go to work now and make money because I know that money is funding my goals. What's even better is that I'm working on my goals right now. That changes everything. It changes my attitude towards everything. Because at first I was going to work and I was like, oh my goodness, I was in my feelings. I was really in my bag, like B. Simone said in her original song that came out forever ago, almost 10 years ago. I was really in my emo bag. She was talking about money, but now I'm in my bag. Anyway, don't y'all please. Happy Friday. But I was really in my bag. I would wake up every morning dreading going to work, literally dreading it. I would cry every morning, just almost at least 3 times a week. It was bad before 2026. It was terrible. I would wake up mad that I gotta go to work, getting up, still trying to be cute, look cute, do cute stuff, really putting on the face and the clothes just to lift up my entire attitude. And praying and talking to God. And then I would get in the car, rushing out of the house. I don't like rushing in the morning. I absolutely hate it. Hate it. I'm a slow morning girl. And I think I've always been. I'm a morning girl, but I'm a slow morning girl. And I finally figured that out. Why was there so much conflict and friction in the morning? Because I don't like rushing, but I love getting up at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, just to listen to the birds chirp, talk to God, and listen to the silence, be in the silence. Because when you're in the hustle and bustle every day, you don't get to be in the silence, right? So I get in the car, I'm rushing, I'm crying, I'm frustrated, I'm praying, I'm yelling, I'm mad at myself, I'm mad at the baby, I'm mad at God. And then I would have moments where I'm like, you know what, I can get through this. It was just constant tug of war, push and pull of emotions. And I finally got to the point where I said, okay, girl, want something different, that's fine, that's cool. What are we going to do? Like, what's going to Actually, I didn't even focus on changing how I felt. Amen. Hey, I didn't focus on changing how I felt. My feelings were valid. Nobody can tell you that your feelings are not valid. Hey, if you're still listening to this video, listen to the end. I feel like I got something for you. Nobody can tell you that your feelings are not valid. They don't know the position that you're in. They don't know the weight that you have to carry. They may not know how many kids you have, what your income looks like, what challenges, financial struggles you have, and what your future goals are. Nobody intimately knows you that well to understand how you process what's happening in you and what's happening around you, right? So my feelings were valid, but I did not focus on changing my feelings as what other people was trying to tell me to do. What I focused on instead was finding a way to do what I want now so I can still feel like I'm getting to the goal. Finding a way to do what I enjoy now so I can still feel like, oh my God, it's worth it waking up in the morning. It's worth it looking good in the morning, right? And it took me a minute. It took me almost 2 years to get there. My goodness. It took me 2 years. It took me having time off of work for my daughter's broken leg to sit and be on ChatGPT and LinkedIn and Indeed and all these jobs and applying to these jobs. It took all of that, all that silence, all those moments to recognize I really want to work. I really want to work. I really want to put all my energy though in something that is uplifting for me, something that is purposeful for me, something that makes me feel good, something that makes me want to wake up and have zest for life. Like my attitude is so big, right? My personality is so huge. My willing to give and help out, that's like, those things are so big in me. So when I go to work and I sit down and I'm like, my daughter call it a computer prison, and I'm sitting in my green office and I'm just sitting there doing the work and keying in the numbers. First of all, I don't even like data entry, right? But I do a lot of it. And I'm sitting there and I'm keying in the work. I'm watching the scale go up. I'm watching the doctor tell me that I'm at risk for pre-diabetes. I'm sitting there getting the flu. I'm sitting there, my knees are hurting. All of these negative things, my body starts happening. And so I said, okay, I have to find a way to make this work for me. So what I did was I started paying attention to the things that I absolutely enjoy doing these videos, Momtivational, motivating another mom to get ahead, stay ahead, and have a life. That is who I am. I'm not caring about anything else right now. My goal is to get ahead as a single mom, to stay ahead as a single mom, and to have a life. And I preach this so much because I believe that we can have these things simultaneously. I don't think we need to wait to have a life. I don't think we need to wait to get ahead. I've gotten farther ahead than where I used to be. I was once living in a hotel with my daughter. Didn't have a job for 9 months. Stayed in that hotel for 9 months as well. And at that time, God was birthing something in me and allowed me to see, you are so much bigger than this. You are so much bigger than getting a job and going places. You are so much bigger than this. And so I said, okay, God, I'm ready to work now. All right. Finally fasted for 40 days. So I'm going to talk about that later in another video. But I fasted for 40 days, and in that fast, I ended up getting a job. I got the job that I'm at right now. Grateful for the job. And I'm picking up a lot of experience, learning how to pivot, learning how to make solid decisions real fast. That's what I do enjoy about my work, connecting with my co-workers, having a team. I love that part of my job. But there were a lot of things that were getting to me mentally and physically, apparently. And so I said, okay, I gotta find a way to make this work for me if I'm gonna go back to work, because it doesn't matter where I'm gonna go. Not all jobs are the same, but jobs are all the same. So I said, okay, Pranisha, let's not focus on changing the attitude. The attitude is still the same. I still have my focus, but how about this? How about we zone in on the things that we enjoy and do them more often? All right, cool. I decided that I was going to make more motivational videos. I decided that I really enjoy writing, and I was going to write more about promoting and advocating for moms to have an identity, to share motherhood, and to actually have a life, which I do on my blog, Kind of Mom. I decided that I was going to give more this year because I love volunteering. I love that stuff. So I started, when people started telling me they had things to do or they have an event coming up, I said, I want to help. What can I do to help? You know, now I ask people more and more, what can I do to help than I did last year or any of my previous years. So the moment I hear somebody say, oh, I have this going on, I'm saying, oh, can I help with anything? That's the first thing I say, y'all don't pay attention to the dirty car. We gotta get this car washed. And honestly, I just don't be having time. Like today we're going to a game after I get off work, and I'm going home. There was bedtime, then we're going back to work in the morning. Sometimes I just don't have the time. So, but we are gonna get this car washed because girl, when the car is washed, I be feeling good, honey. But really and truly, I just started paying attention, and please forgive the bumps in the road. I started paying attention to the things that really made me feel good and said, okay, I know exactly where I'm headed. I'm passionate about moms having a life. I've seen my grandma not have a life. I've seen my mom barely have a life. I've seen my aunt. I've seen my cousins. All of those who've come before me. I've seen the type of lifestyle that they live. And I'm not gagging, joking, or whatever, you know, blatantly being disrespectful regarding their lifestyle and the decisions that they've made. But what I do know is that a lot of those decisions that they made were based on lack, was based out of fear. A lot of them didn't think they could, or they didn't believe, or didn't have enough faith, whatever the case might be. You know, I'm just in here listening, looking, and talking to y'all, and I'm like mom life because my daughter put her headband and took it off her head and left it up in the car. Like, girl. Anyway, and so it's a drive for me. It's a drive for me to show up for myself in the way that I've never seen a woman show up for herself in my family. It's a drive for me to be able to reach for the things that people keep saying are unattainable or unrealistic or unnecessary. Essentially, what I'm sharing this morning is that if you have the same struggle, if you're in the same mindset where you feel like, wow, I just cannot get through this at all, this is too much for me, I've been there and I understand. I've been there and I understand what it's like to cry your way through the day. Like, why the freak am I here? There were many times where I sat in my office and just cried. You know, there were so many times where I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go home. And there were times where I just did. But when I started adding in and doubling down on the things that I knew that I should be doing and knew that would make me feel good, that were purposeful, that I'm passionate about, that's exciting for me, gives me the opportunity to do exactly what I want to do, I get to do exactly what I want to do. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not harming anyone. I'm educating my mommies. I'm educating my ladies the best way that I know how. It doesn't have to be perfect. And it makes me feel good to show up in that way. It creates a community for me, right? So I want to encourage you again to stay encouraged. I want you to stay encouraged. Get the journal that we talked about in the last video. Get to know the goal. Get familiar with the goal. Watch as many thousand videos as you want to. It doesn't matter. Who cares? You're trying. And write down whatever you pick up, whatever comes to your mind. Just let it flow. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't be in your own way. Don't be in your head. Write those things down and let them speak to you. Let the words that you put down on that paper speak to you. And you will know. Okay? You will know. You'll start seeing stuff. You'll start feeling stuff. You'll start understanding things. You'll gain a little wisdom. And if you're a woman of faith, fast and pray over it. Do what you have to do to get the answers that you need. And that concludes this video. See, I enjoyed this talking to y'all. I like that. Right now, I'm gonna go get exactly what I need, which is some more money, okay? Ladies, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't even know what this is, but I'm gonna say like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye, mommies.
If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share with your favorite mommy, and subscribe.